Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Two Rivers Gymnasium senior boys action tonight between the visiting Danville Little Johns, your team, and the home team, Two Rivers Gators, here. Jacob Eggleton starts off the ball game with the first bucket. Danville in that full court pressure, whistle and a foul. Here we go. 24 is Mackenzie Garner. He picks up his first, team's first. Danville in a man-to-man defense. Starters on your floor for your Danville Little Johns. Number 10, Jeffrey Spikes. Number 12, Mike Giles Jr. Number 33, Jalen Esther. Number 22 is Jacob Eggleton. 24 is Mackenzie Garner. That's your starters for your Danville senior boys. After the officials' timeout, checking some equipment out, which they should have done before the ball game ever started, we get back into the action. Again, we're at Two Rivers Gymnasium. Senior boys action. Conference action here between the Danville Little Johns. Jalen Esther says, that's my bad pass. Kyle Frost on the drive in the bucket for the Gators. Morrison with the steal. Six minutes, 30 seconds remaining here in the opening period. 2-2 is your score. I want to thank my sponsors, ArcWest Communication, Robert Redford and Company, Chambers Bank, and TNR Productions for making this production possible tonight to be able to bring these ball games to you. Again, this is senior boys action. Gary Morrison's drive, layup no good. Mike Giles Jr. with the rebound. He takes it the length of the floor, lays it in good. Mike Giles Jr.'s first points. Danville leads 4-2. Again, they've got apply that full court pressure. Again, your starters for your Danville Little Johns, number 10, Jeffrey Spikes. Number 12 is Mike Giles Jr. Number 33 is Jalen Esther. Number 22 is Jacob Eggleton. 24 is Mackenzie Garner, I'm sorry. I was looking at at another name trying to get who the foul was called on. That 24 is Mackenzie Garner as Jalen Esther goes to the line. Tyler Ray Smith was called for the foul. Jalen goes to the line, knocks down the first free throw. Knocks down both of them. 6-2 is your Little John lead. Again, applying full court pressure. Players on the floor for the Two Rivers Gators. Number 15 is Tyler Ray Smith. Number 3 is Lane Frost. Number 21 is Kyle Frost. Number 1 is Tyler Green. And number 10 is Gary Morrison. That's your Gators that's on the floor. Mackenzie Garner has the ball taken away from him. Whistle and a foul is going to be called on number 15, Tyler Ray Smith. That is his second personal foul. Matter of fact, he has both team fouls here for the Gators in opening quarter with 2. Number 34 is Justin Vai checking into the ball game for the Gators. Steps, turns the ball over. Four minutes, 17 seconds. 6-2 is your score. Want to thank Robert Redford and Company for being one of our sponsors tonight. You can go by and see him at 908 East 8th Street if you need some help with some tax needs, whether it be your personal, whether it be for a farm, whether it be for a business, any kind of tax need that you need. If you need a CPA, go by and see Robert Redford and Company at 908 East 8th Street. As Jeffrey Spike gets a steal, he takes it the length of the floor and lays it off the glass good. Whistle and a foul. On Jacob Eggleton. That is his first, team's second. Go by and see Robert or give him a call at 495-7963. If you have a tax need of any kind, he'll be glad to help you out. As Tyler Green hits a 3 for the Gators, making your score 8-5 with 3:10 remaining here in the opening quarter. Two Rivers Gymnasium. Mike Giles' left-handed layup good. That gives him 4 here in the opening period. Whistle and a foul's on Jalen Nestor. That is his first, team's third. Justin Vai with the bucket for the Gators. Cuts the Little John lead 10-7. Mike Giles dishes it off to Jacob Eggleton. Shot up, no good, but he's fouled in his attempt. He'll go to the line to shoot a pair. Had a couple of substitutions for the Gators. Jordan Chancellor, number 25, checks into the ball game. And also number 5, Blaine Smith, checks in for your Gators. Jacob missing both free throws. 10-7 remains your score. Low scoring ball game. Long pass, last touch, knocked out of bounds by the Gators. 2:25 remaining here in the opening quarter. Dadrian Esther has checked into the ball game for your Little Johns. So we have steal made by Blaine Smith. He is fouled in his attempt to shoot. Foul being whistled on Dadrian Esther. He picks up his first personal foul, team foul number 4. Blaine misses the first free throw. Misses both attempts. Jeffrey Spikes with the rebound. Brings the ball down the court. Dadrian Esther drives, kicks it out to Jalen Esther. Thinks about the 3, then sets up the Little John offense. Jeffrey Spikes for 3. That brings your Danville Little John lead 12-7 with 1:30 remaining in the opening period. Pass out of bounds, couple more substitutions for the Gators. Ryan Buford, number 11, checks in, and number 12, Ronald Torres for the Gators. Your Little Johns on the floor is number 30, Dadrian Esther, number 10, Jeffrey Spikes. Spikes attempt from top of the key, no good. Number 12, Mike Giles Jr., number 33, Jalen Esther, number 22 is Jacob Eggleton. That is your Little Johns on the floor here in the closing seconds of the opening period. Blaine Smith hits a 3. Cuts the Little John lead to 2. Dadrian Esther's shot no good. Whistle and a foul. Player control. Jalen Esther sets up in a good defensive position, draws the player control foul from Justin By of the Gators. Whistle and a foul. Called on number 5, Blaine Smith. 9.2 seconds, Danville ball. Mike Giles Jr. with the ball top of the key, his drive. Whistle, foul on the floor. They'll have the ball underneath their own basket with 2.9 seconds, trying to set up for the last shot here in the first period, leading 12-10. Ball passed into Jeffrey Spikes, shot off, no good. That brings us to the end of the first quarter. Your score, Danville Little Johns 12, Two Rivers Gators 10. We're back for the second quarter action here at Two Rivers Gymnasium. Senior boys action between your visiting Danville Little Johns and the home team, Two Rivers Gators. Your Danville Little Johns are leading 12-10. As we start the second period, your Little Johns on the floor, number 30, Dadrian Esther. Number 33, Jalen Esther. Number 12, Mike Giles Jr. Number 22, Jacob Eggleton. And number 10 is Jeffrey Spikes. Whistle and a foul. will send Jalen Esther to the line, trying to extend Danville's lead. They lead 12-10. Jalen will go to the line for a pair of free throws. Jalen knocks one down. 13-10 is your score. 7:16 to go here in the opening half. I want to thank our sponsors, ArcWest Communication, Robert Redford and Company, as Seth Walker scores for the Gators. ArcWest Communication, Chambers Bank, Robert Redford and Company, and T&R Productions. I want to thank those fine folks for making this production possible. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be able to put these ball games on ArcWest TV for you to sit at home and enjoy. Again, if you want to, Mike Giles Jr. with the steal. Whistle. Ball knocked out of bounds. No foul on the play. They say block shot. Ball will go out of bounds. Last touch by the Gators. Mackenzie Garner checks into the ball game. He'll replace Dadrian Esther. He's number 24. Again, our sponsors are ArcWest Communication, Chambers Bank, Robert Redford and Company, and T&R Productions, as Mike Giles Jr. hits a three. That brings your score 16-12. 6 minutes remaining here in the second quarter, the opening half here at Two Rivers Gymnasium. Whistle and a foul will be called on Jalen Esther. That is his second foul, team foul number 5. As Kyle Frost hits a shot, 16-14 is your score. Again, if you want to look and see when these ball games will be replayed, ArcWest TV, Channel 3. They'll put the times on when as Ronald Torres ties the ball game up. 5 minutes, 15 seconds remaining. Danville setting up their offense. Little Johns take it inside. Whistle and a traveling violation be called on Mackenzie Garner. 5 minutes and 3 seconds remaining. Again, if you want to see what times these ball games will be replayed, go to Channel 3 on ArcWest TV, the community channel. They'll run the times that you can view these games. They'll be replayed. Ryan Buford hits a bucket for the Gators. Gators 18, Little Johns 16. As the Gators look to push the ball up the floor, they'll turn the ball over. Mackenzie Garner with the steal. He'll dish it off to Jalen Esther. He'll bring it down the floor. He'll set the Little John offense up. Mike Giles Jr. for 3. That gives you Little Johns the lead back 19-18. 3 minutes and 50 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Again, I was talking about Arc West Communication. Now, they offer everything from basic local and long-distance telephone service to high-speed internet. They also offer digital TV service. You know, we still hold true to the same values, family and service. They strive to provide the best possible service for the best possible price. We have made Groden larger, but some things should never change. Go to www.arcwest.com, see their channel lineup along with pricing plans that will save you time and money. As the Gators hit a bucket, take the lead back. We've got a ball game. Whistle and a foul will be called on Kyle Frost, number 21. For the Gators, that will send Jeffrey Spikes to the line. Wholesale substitution for the Gators. Number 25 is Jordan Chancellor. Number 10 is Gary Morrison. Number 34 is Justin Vi. Number 1 is Tyler Green. And number 3 is Lane Frost. Steal by Jacob Eggleton. He pulls it up. Didn't have the numbers. Pass inside Jeffrey Spikes. Bank shot good. Danville gets the lead back, 21-20, 2 minutes, 30 seconds remaining here in the first half. Whistle and a foul will be called on Jalen Esther. That is his third, the team's sixth. Adrian Esther will check into the ball game, replacing Jalen. Gators will inbound, trailing by 1. 2 minutes, 24 seconds remaining. Your Little John's on the floor. Number 12, Mike Giles Jr. Number 22 is Jacob Eggleton. Number 10 is Jeffrey Spikes. Number 24 is Mackenzie Garner. Little John in man-to-man defense deflects the ball. Mackenzie Garner reaches in, knocks the pass away. 1 minute, 57 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Whistle and a turnover, Gators. Danville will inbound the ball. Work the ball down the floor. Jacob Eggleton for 2. Danville leading by 3, 23-20. 1 minute, 20 seconds remaining. Jacob Eggleton drives, shot up, no good. As two Little Johns get a hold to the rebound, call a travel. That will turn the ball over to the Gators. Little John's leading 23-20, 1:14 remaining. Again, Danville applying pressure. They're in a man-to-man defense. Pass into Jordan Chancellor. He walks with the ball. T.G. Saharath checks into the ball game for your Danville Little Johns. Deidre Esther turns the ball over. Backcourt call. .45 seconds remaining. Little John's leading by 3. Still in that man-to-man defense. Ball stolen away by Jacob Eggleton. He'll drive the length of the floor, lay it up and good. Jacob Eggleton, he has 6. Whistle and a foul called. Bill number 2, TG. That is his first, team 7th. 14.7 seconds remaining. Danville with a 5-point lead. Blaine Smith hits the first free throw. Off with the second. Jeffrey Spike outlet pass to TG. TG drives, loses control. The Gators pick it up. Ball blocked out of bounds by TG with 1.7 seconds remaining. Danville's Little Johns, your Little Johns are leading by 4 as we get ready for halftime. 1.2 seconds remaining. And that takes us to the end of the half. Your Danville Little Johns leading the Two Rivers Gators by 4, 25-21 at half. The beginning of the third quarter here at Two Rivers Gymnasium. Senior boys basketball action between your visiting Little Johns against the home team. Two Rivers Gators. Mackenzie Garner starts it off with the Little Johns. His first 2 points of the second half, actually his first 2 points of the ball game. Little Johns leading 27-21. They went into halftime with the 4-point lead, 25-21. Start out the second half here in the third quarter with number 10, Jeffrey Spikes. Number 22, Jacob Eggleton. Number 24 is Mackenzie Garner. Number 33 is Jalen Esther. Number 12 is Mike Giles Jr. That's your Little Johns that's on the floor here in the starting out the third period with a 6-point lead, 27-21. Want to thank our fine sponsors, ArcWest Communication, Chambers Bank, Robert Redford and Company, and TNR Productions. As Jeffrey Spikes spins, his shot up and good. Gives your Little Johns an 8-point lead. As Jacob Eggleton comes up with a turnover. Gets another steal with quick hands. Again, if it wasn't for our sponsors, we wouldn't be able to make these productions possible. Again, your Little John lead is 8, 29-21. See if I can get some of the Gators players Names number 15 is Tyler Ray Smith. Number 21 is Kyle Frost. Number 1 is Tyler Green. Number 10 is Gary Morrison. As we go into a timeout, we'll take it with them. And after the Gators call a timeout, Danville will inbound the ball. 5 minutes, 20 seconds remaining here in the third period. They've got an 8-point lead, 29-21 over the Gators. Mike Giles Jr. for 3, no good. Mackenzie Garner has the ball knocked away from him by a Gator. Still belongs to the Little Johns. Danville in that man-to-man defense, applying full court pressure. Yeah, again, these games replayed ArcWest TV, Channel 3. Jacob Eggleton with the rebound. Have a whistle and a foul, blocking called, illegal screen against Mackenzie Garner. That's his second foul. Team foul number 1 here in the second half. When you deal with a bank, you want to deal with someone you know and trust. Chambers Bank in Danville is just that bank. They're there to serve you and to assist you, whether you need a loan or whether you want to invest your money. Chambers Bank is a longtime supporter of the community and is proud to sponsor the Danville Little Johns. Chambers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, serving the area for over 75 years. Chambers Bank, one of our fine sponsors, sponsoring the Danville Little Johns in order to make these productions possible. Tyler Green hits a 3 for the Gators, cutting the lead 29-24, making it a 5-point ball game. Jacob Eggleton's layup, good. Traveling violation called. Tyler Green, he'll turn the ball over to the Little Johns. Mike Giles Jr. will inbound it to Jalen Esther. Whistle and a foul on number 15, Tyler Ray Smith, on the back. That will give the Little Johns the ball. That's his third foul. First foul for the Gators this half. Whistle and a foul. On Lane Frost, that's his first. Danville inbounds the ball underneath their own basket, leading by 7, 31-24. Whistle and a foul called on Jalen Esther. That he picks up his 4th foul with 2:26 remaining in the 3rd period. Little Johns have 2 team fouls. 2 minutes, 20 seconds remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Gators turn the ball over. Danville will take it over with 2 minutes and 7 seconds remaining. Looking to extend their 7-point lead. Again, Dadrian Esther's into the ball game, replacing Jalen Esther. He's joined on the floor with number 12, Mike Giles Jr. as Jeffrey Spikes hits a 3, making it a 10-point ball game. Again, number 22 is Jacob Eggleton. Number 10 is Jeffrey Spikes. Number 12 is Mike Giles Jr. Number 30 is Dadrian Esther. Number 24 is Mackenzie Garner. Danville in that man-to-man defense. Jeffrey Spikes commits his first personal foul, team foul number 3 against your Little Johns. 34-24 is your score. 1 minute, 31 seconds remaining in the 3rd period. As Jordan Chancellor goes to the line, knocks down his first one. He knocks down both free throws. 34-26 is your score. As the Gators come out with the ball. 3-point basket made by Lane Frost. 34-29 is your score. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch, but Dadrian Esther hustling after the loose ball. Goes off his fingertips. Gators possession. 40.6 seconds remaining here in the 3rd period. As Mike Giles Jr. gets a hand on the ball. Inbound pass to nobody. Jeffrey Spike chases it down. Danville working the ball around. Probably working for the last shot. Ronald Torres for 2 for the Gators. Is Jacob Eggleton. Turns the ball over. Traveling is the call. 3 seconds remaining here in the 3rd quarter. We have a whistle right at the buzzer. That will end the third quarter at the score. Your Danville Little Johns leading the Two Rivers Gators 34-31. Here we go with the fourth quarter at Two Rivers Gymnasium. Your Danville Little Johns leading by 3 as we start the fourth quarter. Leading 34-31. Two Rivers possession. Shot up, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Gators. Your Little Johns is starting on the floor here in the fourth quarter. Number 22 is Jacob Eggleton. Number 33 is Jalen Esther. Number 30 is Dadrian Esther. Number 12 is Mike Giles Jr. And number 12 is Jeffrey Spikes. Whistle. And I still don't know what the call is. I know Coach Wright's not happy with it. Whatever it is, it turns the ball over to the Gators. Little John's leading by 3, 34-31, 7:15 remaining here in the fourth period. Again, I want to thank our sponsors, Chambers Bank, ArcWest Communication, Robert Redfern and Company, and T&R Productions for making tonight's game possible. Got a whistle and a foul called on Mike Giles Jr. Gators will inbound the ball from the sideline. 7:04 remaining. Mike Giles Jr. with the steal. Whistle and a foul. Count the bucket. Giles will go to the line to shoot a free throw. He's hit a couple of threes during the ball game, but he makes an old-fashioned three there, making the layup, being fouled, and then making the free throw. Gators that are on the floor, number 25 is Jordan Chancellor. Number 5 is Blaine Smith. As Chancellor scores, number 1 is Tyler Green. Number 10 is Gary Morrison. Number 15 is Tyler Ray Smith. 37-34. Mike Giles gets his own rebound. Whistle and a foul called on number 15, I do believe, Tyler Ray Smith. Nope, he's going to call it on .25, Jordan Chancellor. That's his first, team's fourth. That sends Jeffrey Spikes to the line. He knocks down the first free throw. 38-33 is your score. .39-33 is your score as Jeffrey knocks down both free throws, giving your Little Johns a 6-point lead. Danville in that man-to-man defense. Jordan Chancellor with another bucket. 4-point ball game. This has been a good senior boys basketball game. Jeffrey Spikes called for traveling, makes a turnover. Again, I want to thank our sponsors, Chambers Bank, Robert Redford and Company, T&R Productions, and ArcWest Communications, for allowing us to be able to make this production, to air these ball games on ArcWest TV, Channel 3. We've got a 4-point ball game, 39-35. There's a new Gators in on the floor, number 44, it's Seth Walker. Number 10, Gary Morrison knocks down a three. We've got a 1-point ball game. Your Danville Little Johns leading 39-38. 4 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. Jalen Esther drives, dishes to Mike Giles Jr., lays it off the glass good. 3-point ball game. Gary Morrison drives the length of the floor, lays it in. 41-40 is your score. 4 minutes remaining. Whistle and a foul. Be called on Mike Giles Jr. That's his second. Team's 5th. As Mackenzie Garner set to check into the ball game. Jordan Chancellor ties the ball game up, 41 apiece. Mackenzie Garner checks in, replaces Dadrian Esther. Tyler Ray Smith commits a foul on the rebound. That's his 4th, team's 5th. 3 minutes, 35 seconds remaining. Tie ball game. As Lane Frost lays it off the glass, giving the Gators a 2-point lead with 3 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Crowd wanted a walking violation, didn't get it. Hung it up, Jordan hung it on his hip, called for the double dribble. Turnover to Danville. Little Johns will call a timeout. Looks like it's going to be a full timeout, and we're going to take it with them. Here we go. 2 minutes, 40 seconds remaining in the 4th period. We've got a 2-point ball game. Your Danville Little Johns trailing the Two Rivers Gators 43-41. Whistle and a foul. Called on Lane Frost. That's his second. But you need some videoing done. Some pictures put to CDs. TNR Production can do those things for you. If you need videoing done at a family reunion as Mackenzie Garner lays it off the glass, we've got a tie ball game. If you need graduation, weddings, family reunions, anything videoed, see Tom May at TNR Productions. As Tyler Green lays it off the glass, gives the Gators a 2-point lead. A foul called on Seth Walker. That sends Jacob Eggleton to the line. Jacob misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Gators pull the rebound down. 1 minute, 30 seconds remaining. They have a 2-point lead. Danville stiffening their defense up. Turnover Gators. That pressure causes a turnover. Seth Walker, number 44, checks back into the game. He'll replace Tyler Ray Smith. Your Gators on the floor is Jeffrey Spikes, number 10. Number 12 is Mike Giles Jr. Number 33, Jalen Esther. Number 22 is Jacob Eggleton. As Mike Giles Jr. drives the lane, lays it off the glass and good. We have a tie ball game with 1 minute remaining. Whistle and a foul. 43 seconds to go. In a tie ball game, that foul's called on Jacob Eggleton. That is his second. Jordan Chancellor hits the first free throw. 46-45 is your score. 43 seconds remaining. Jordan hits both free throws, 47-45. Your Little Johns trailing by 2. Mackenzie Garner gets the rebound, puts the shot back up and good. Under 20 seconds remaining in the ball game. We have a tie ball game. Under 10 seconds remaining. Shot up and good as the buzzer goes off. Jordan Chancellor puts the Gators ahead at the buzzer, 49-47. Your Little Johns fall to the Two Rivers Gators by 2 on a last-second shot.